Okay, guys, this is number 6 or 7 attempt to try to get this video to you, and I'm trying to make it shorter so that it will actually load. So I'm going to be brief, but if you have questions, please feel free to email me. I know there's been some confusion because this video should have been up already, and I apologize for that. I just am not the techno wizard that I need to be to take care of this. What I wanted to talk about just a little bit is the difference between diptongos and hiatos, and or as your lesson, if you will pull up and have in front of you lesson 2A, it's labeled diptongos. Reading through that real quickly, the main thing that you need to understand with a diphthong, or a diphthong, I'll get my languages confused here, it's one syllable. And the only way that you can make a diphthong into 2 syllables is by adding an accent mark. So as we understand syllables, we're saying that instead of saying siete, that would be 3 syllables, siete. But because it's a diphthong, the I and the E are together, and so it's siete, siete. We don't do that in English, and so it's a little bit of a different concept for us, but it's important as we move through this pronunciation part of the class that you understand the difference there. A diphthong is going to be 2 vowels next to each other that are included in the same syllable. If you look down your page, I've got some examples there. Siete, veinte, Mario, rueda, agua, aire, ley, deuda, aula. Now, if we wanted to go back and try to make every vowel a different syllable, or within a different syllable, then we're not going to have the right sound. It's not going to sound right at all. So, okay, I'm going to pause you right there for a moment. Okay, moving forward, I'm going to read to you the list of words that you are to circle the word that I say, and we'll begin with A. Number 1, bana. Number 2, paisaje. Number 3, baile. Number 4, carro. Number 5, traigo. Section B, peina. Number 2, lee. Number 3, veinte. Number 4, veis. Number 5, reino. C. Number 1, auto. Number 2, casa. Number 3, ala. Number 4, pauta. Okay, just to clarify, you're looking at diptongos as 2 vowels that are right next to each other, but that are contained in the same syllable. Now, the other 2 vowels that will be together is called a hiato, which is a diphthong, by the way, hiato. Generally speaking, they're going to have an accent mark, but it's when you have 2 strong vowels. Their strong vowels are A, O, and E, that are next to each other. And when you have those together, it necessitates that it's going to be 2 syllables, at least. For example, the word zoológico. You can hear it in my pronunciation, zoológico. you're going to hear two separate syllables for that word. Chiita is another example. There aren't a lot of them, but there are a few. But the ones that you really want to pay, that you're going to see more often, are words like dia. You would, when you separated that into syllables, it would be di, new syllable, a. Sabia, that would be sa/bi/a. Rio, pie. In each of these, just remember, if you see that accent mark, it means you're going to break the syllable there between the two vowels. Again, it's not something you really want to know from a grammatical standpoint, I know, and I apologize for that. However, it is very important in the way you pronounce the word, whether you draw it out or whether you combine them. I think I used the example on page 1 of the word coin. You know, if you took the I out of it, it says con. It's a different word completely. But if you said coin, nobody's going to know what you're saying. So you have to have an understanding in your head. If you've got that accent mark, you know that you want to hear both vowels very clearly and distinctly. And if there's not an accent mark, most of the time, it's not a dead fast rule, but most of the time, you're going to say it as one syllable. Okay, now the recording you're going to do is on the bottom of that, and I just want you to bear in mind the hiatos and the diptongos that you see there, and try to practice it with those. And then you've got, if you want to, before you record it, you might want to do exercise 2B, which is going to help prepare you to do that, and it'll give you a marked page. I'm okay with that. Whatever it takes for you to be able to do your pronunciation the best is what I want. And I've already gone 14 seconds over than what I think it's going to take, so I'm going to try this and look for another video soon. Thanks, guys.